Bonjour et bon appétit from Corsica. My name is Anne and I'm a sourdough baker, so normally you will find me in my kitchen at home baking sourdough loaves and special sourdough treats. But this week I'm here in Corsica. It's the perfect spot to find inspiration in the French and Italian baking scene at the same time. So super excited to explore the baking goods here and try to find some inspiration for my sourdough bakes at home. So in this video I will visit a lot of boulangerie, markets and special places for baking goods to just explore and see what special treats I can find. So I'm an absolute chocolate lover and I actually found the best pain au chocolat I've ever had, and I also found out about the secret, so make sure to follow along but see for yourself. Let's get right into it. Of course, we had to start with a pain au chocolat in a super cute boulangerie. Little did I know it was the best pain au chocolat I would have, and the baker even told me her secret, but let's start right from the beginning. Here we have our first breakfast. I think it's a mixture of French and Italian. Corsica is French, but I heard that it's a typical mixture. You have a lot of pizza, but of course we're in a boulangerie and we have to get a pain au chocolat. This is a taco. This is a panini, which is typical Italian. And also this is some sort of pizza, but it's just like a dough with Corsican cheese. I'm excited and I'm very hungry, so let's get it. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the pain au chocolat. And no, this is not all for me, unfortunately. Oh, this is still warm. The French pain au chocolat is just the best. So that morning we also had the chausson, which is a French version of empanada, but huge and also super delicious. Corsica is also very famous for their delicious ham, so of course we had to try it, and we had a panini with ham and cheese. And the panini itself, it's rather on the Italian side of the bakery scene, I would say, but it was super soft and crunchy at the same time, so I definitely want to make this at home. But for which the Corsican cuisine is super famous, I would say this really describes the Corsican bakery scene in one word, is brocchu. This is the Corsican cheese. They make it from goat or sheep cheese and they put it literally everywhere. And so we had this fougasse, which is basically just flatbread covered with cheese, and it really hit the spot. So the brocchu is like a cream cheese, really good. I definitely need to make this at home as well. The next day we visited a super cute mountain village, and the internet said that this boulangerie had the best pain au chocolat, but let's see if that is correct. So we're currently in Corte and I already saved some good spots, and one of this is this patisserie, and they say they have the most delicious pain au chocolat, but they also have more, so let's check it out. Bonjour.
Pain au chocolat, ça.
Now here we have a pain au chocolat. I'm excited how it will taste and if it's that good. And also this one, I wasn't sure exactly what it is, but the man said it was with cheese, so let's see. I will try this one first. Maybe it's a cheesecake? It's like a cheesecake with a mixture of a cookie, so I don't know how to say it, but it's good. And now I will try the pain au chocolat. It's definitely thick. It's very good, but it's not as good as the pain au chocolat from the other bakery we went to, so not the best, but definitely good. So the fiadone was really nicely, but not the best pain au chocolat, so we had to continue our hunt. The next morning we had big plans for a super big hike, so we needed some fuel. So we headed to this boulangerie, which really hit the spot with their croffin. It was so delicious. I really need to make this at home, but I fear it's going to be very complicated. So tell me in the comments, what do you think about this? If I should try and make this, or if you would eat that. Another day, another boulangerie. Today we're going to hike, so we need some extra carbs, and we are going to check out that boulangerie. And I think I'm totally down for pain au chocolat. I can't help it. It's just the best. A little stressful, but we have nice stuff. Okay, we have a croissant noisette. It looks absolutely scrumptious. Oh, too hot pain au chocolat. I'm excited. That already feels so good. This is something, I don't know exactly what it is, but maybe it's stuffed with that traditional Corsican cheese. I think for our trail, we do have a focaccia Milano. Wow. With a really nice serrano. Wow, that looks amazing. Let's try the pain au chocolat. That is a good one. I think the first one is still the best, but very good. And I just need to try this one. That is crazy. How? It's super sugary and a little hard, as you can tell, but from the inside, wow. We're enjoying that, and then we're ready to hike. Okay, it was so good we had to get more. We do have a fougasse. I will show you later on the tray when we are going to eat it. And a super tasty looking baguette, because you can never go wrong with baguette. And this has all been so cheap here, so we are amazed. 5 kilometers in. It's pretty tough, so we deserve ourselves a focaccia. It definitely looks perfect right now. So we do have, wow, it doesn't look as pretty as before, but we have tomato, serrano, rucola, and some Corsican cheese, I would guess. So let's give it a taste test. The serrano is so good, but of course it's with loaf from Anne. So we have to try the focaccia and see the flavor. Of course it's not sourdough, but let's check it out. Very good. Nothing special. Normal focaccia, I would guess, but super good. That was such a tough day, which made the goodies even better. This focaccia we bought was so good, and I always love making a good focaccia. It was super soft inside and crunchy on the outside. I really love that about Corsica. I don't know if it's just a thing here, but a super soft focaccia, panini on the inside, and the outside is always super crunchy. So that was definitely delicious. And now we have this pastry pocket, and I think it's stuffed with onions. Let's check it out. Onion and pepper. I don't know exactly what else, maybe some kind of cheese. But it's very good. I have to research what exactly this is, because in the boulangerie we were kind of stressed because there were many people and we just had to go and hurry up a little bit, but very good. The fougasse, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, with the onions was super delicious and really good for the hike, but it's basically just puff pastry filled with this onion mixture. I bet you can fill it with other stuff. It's delicious, but nothing so special. And finally, we had this fougasse, which was so good. This hike nearly killed us. It is so tough. But one last glimpse of hope is the other thing we bought. Wow, look at this. I don't even remember what we got here. It's like a focaccia with tomato, cheese, and also some sort of jam. And some sort of ham. So I really need this. Let's give it a taste test. I'm going to bite here where everything is. Definitely hits the spot right now. I have to look that up what it is, but some sort of dough, but I really love how it looks. So maybe that's a thing I will do at home. Yeah, nice for meal prep and stuff. The best part about it was, of course, the filling with ham and cheese and tomatoes. So which I really loved about the fougasse was that the crust was rather sweet. So I bet they put honey on top of this. It was a subtle sweetness, nothing too crazy, but really, this is a good idea I can incorporate in my baking goods. And I didn't show the rustical baguette which we bought in the morning in the boulangerie, but it really was so flavorful. So this really inspired me to upgrade my baguette game and just enhance the flavor. I don't know how, but I will definitely try to find out. The next day was also rather calm, but very surprisingly, we didn't have the typical baking goods, but we had a pizza in the evening, and the pizza was just on point. It was a Napolitan style, I think you say that like that. So a super thick crust, but super fluffy at the same time. I don't think I'm going to be able to remake that, but I'm definitely trying this at home. This was the best pizza. I don't have a pizza oven, so it probably won't work out like that, but it really inspired me for that type of style pizza. This pizza looks heavenly and it smells so good. Look at this crust, oh my god. Alright, this pizza is the Corsican pizza and it has like a mozzarella cheese, a goat cheese, like Corsican goat cheese, and which is very interesting. So it also has this Corsican ham as well as Corsican fig jam, which is very interesting on a pizza. So I'm going to try that fig jam. That is really interesting. That is so good. I think it's with honey as well. Let's try this pizza. That is so good. The dough is incredible, but this cheese combo with the fig jam, that is so good. I really need to make this. The toppings were just perfect. It was a Corsican style pizza, so goat cheese, this super delicious ham, and the best part was this fig jam. Just the combination, it was super flavorful and I really loved it. So I definitely need to make this at home. The next day, again, we were on the hunt for the best pain au chocolat, so we entered this super cute chocolaterie, but which really surprised me, they only had one baton, which is a crime, I would say. Pain au chocolat needs to have more than one baton, and the texture of the dough was delicious, but still not the best pain au chocolat. And for a chocolaterie, only one baton is just not enough. So at this point, I just believe I found the best pain au chocolat on this island, so we had to revisit. But later that day, we visited a local farmer's market because I was on the hunt for that fig jam, and we actually found a super delicious looking fig jam, which we are going to take home so that we can remake that super delicious pizza or even more stuff. We are in the city of Bonifacio, and there's a farmer's market every Tuesday and Friday. It's Tuesday, and the farmer's market is enhanced by local producers, grocers which are selling souvenirs and clothing and stuff, but of course we're looking for food. And I have some pieces in mind. Corsica is an island of herbs, so I'm looking for herbs which sound maybe interesting, and I definitely need to bring some fig jam home, so I'm looking for that. But I'm totally open for new inspiration, so I would say let's check it out. Wow, this all looks so amazing. Ok, parfait. En de cela. I guess this has been it. Very small, no herbs. But we found some really delicious stuff. I'm very excited about a fig jam, and I don't know, maybe we're looking for a nice spot to enjoy our meal. Yes. So we are having a view, which is really nice. We don't have shade, but we have something to sit and something to eat. We have two different, I don't even remember how they call. One is with fig and one with cheese, but I think they're both sweet. And I bet the one is with this goat cheese. So let's check it out. We have, this is a little fatty. So this vacation is really not super healthy, but let's give it a taste test. This is like a donut, a little bit, so super sugary. And I can't tell what's inside. I didn't have a lot of the filling. That's the fig one, and it's super tasty. I don't know exactly how the figs are incorporated into that thing, but really, really good. And it's a little bit cross on the outside, but soft on the inside. We love that. This looks so good as well. I'm going to bite directly into the filling. This is like a donut mixture. This is like a donut meets cheesecake. This is so good. And also they incorporate citrus into that, so there's a lemon flavor. I really love it. I think this is even better because it's so refreshing. So for this grand finale, we just had to go to that boulangerie of the first pain au chocolat, tell them they make the best pain au chocolat and ask them for their secret. This is exactly what we did for our last full day there. Watch for yourself. After we tried almost every pain au chocolat on this island, we had to go back to the boulangerie with our favorite pain au chocolat, and of course have to get one. Maybe it's the last one, so it must be special. And I'm going to ask the bakery woman what is her secret, and I hope she will tell me. All right, we have some goodies, and I asked the lady what's her secret, and she actually told me. So her secret is for her pain au chocolat, which are honestly the best here. It's the triple chocolate. She just said that's all of it. And yeah, so I guess this is what I have to do, triple chocolate pain au chocolat. And honestly, I don't understand why other people are not doing it, but this is the secret and we have to make it at home. So we are gonna munch on that. And also what we are having, a super tasty looking croissant. I don't know if it's filled with something or if it's just red, but we will see. I will try that actually first. It's not filled, just red, but delicious. Now you have to see me eating this. Super tasty. I just found out too late because I'm full, but this croissant does have a filling. It's a marmalade filling and it is super delicious. It doesn't look baked. I wonder if they baked it into the croissant. or if they filled it, but I don't see any hole for the filling, so I guess they just baked it into the croissant, which is a really nice idea, and of course the laying is super beautiful. When I asked the lady for her secret, I just felt like she knew it was the best pain au chocolat, and she just said it was 3 batons. So yeah, this had 3 batons in there, and I don't really believe her. It's just the amount of chocolate, because the pain au chocolat itself, the dough, it was super soft, and I really was surprised that I could actually tell a difference in the pain au chocolat. So I have to do more research at home, which makes the pain au chocolat so special. I actually just found one secret. One is the butter. So the percentage of the fat in the butter needs to be super high. I will definitely find out about the secret of the pain au chocolat here and use 3 batons. So that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this format, and tell me in the comments which of these goods I should bake, which one you would eat, and which bakes I have missed on, because I couldn't try them all. But of course I have some favorites I really always need to try. So comment that below and make sure to follow if you're interested in sourdough recipes and explanation videos. I try to share my knowledge for advanced but also for beginners who just want to start with sourdough. So consider subscribing and giving this a thumbs up if you like this. I hope you loved it, and I will see you in the next one.